World, Raleigh from myself.net, and today we're looking at, well, yesterday I looked at day one, I would say round one, which kind of happened on the second. Yes, it was the third, but I looked at what happened on the second, which I think was officially day one at IFA. So I named myself by the right name, round one. I didn't want to call it day one because I was not there live and in person, so I just call it round one as the first round of what happened. So this is round two, myself live 8, round two of IFA. Unlike yesterday, unlike the second, I should have said, where devices that we saw Sony, we saw Huawei, we saw Acer, we saw Lenovo, we saw Motorola, we saw everybody really coming out, and Sony really took the show with that 4K display on the Z5 Premium, which is, it's unheard of to think of 4K display on a smartphone. Like, that must be like gazing into the heavens, like. But anyway, I'm just rambling on the tech have me. But yesterday, which should have been the third, what happened on the third was this one company stole the show, in my opinion, and that's Samsung. If the Gear S2, it's a follow-up of the Gear S, the original Gear S, which was Dyson. And have you seen the Gear S? It was big, it was kind of clunky, it was like huge, and the interface was not all that. People had a bad impression of Dyson and like left a bad taste in their mouth of Dyson. So Samsung decided, hey, let's revamp it. Samsung probably took it down, broke it down, everything, and just rework it from the ground up. And what they brought us is brilliant. Round smartwatch, round, and the bezel rotates like a diver's watch, where you would rotate your bezel, to kind of to set your time. So when the divers use it, will set the time and do things. But this is so cool. It's so awesome to interface. Like I have my 360, and from interface, yes, I would swipe up and go through the cards, right? But Samsung's interface is just rotate the bezel and you go through your interface. So literally, so your screen, your real estate, your screen is free. So example, you're going for an email, you don't have to be on the screen. If I'm reading an email here, I'm like this, and I'm like this. So my finger kind of gets in the way. So imagine how I'm just rotating, like, oh, cool. And everything, it's like faces, everything when you're customizing the watch faces, etc. Everything is there. It's so innovative, and I'm thinking, like, why nobody thought of that before? Why nobody thought of it like that? Like, for example, the G-Watch R. The G-Watch R has a thick bezel, but it's just there, bezel. You cannot use it. It's not interactive. But Samsung, kudos to y'all, and also y'all also made it compatible with not just your phones, the Galaxy S or the Notes, but with all Android devices running 4.4 KitKat with at least 1.5 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I mean, it's a little top order, but I'm sure when this gets released and developers read and people get their hands on it, I'm sure it's gonna work on devices with 1 gig of RAM running Lollipop or KitKat. I'm sure, because 1.5 gigs. Yeah, how would Samsung actually know that their phone has 1.5 gigs of RAM? What resources, or maybe it might be using so much resources that it probably needs that to really work properly, not stutter or lag or anything. But we'll see when it gets released. Okay, Samsung, so kudos to you all stole the show. And if there is best of the show at IFA in terms of wearables, Samsung, you get it. Best of the show at IFA in terms of smartphones, I give to Sony. But best of the show for wearables, Samsung, hands down. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Other companies, and it's kind of toned down. Yesterday was kind of toned down. The third, not much like before. What we also have there, we got Marshall London. Marshall London is a music company, music-based company that makes equipment for music lovers. So you know that. And they decided to step into the arena, and their phone is unique. It's fantastic. If you rent Android, yes, it has the usual bells and whistles of probably an average Android device, but the volume rocker is actually a wheel, a scroll wheel. So like when I'm scrolling up and down, natural, scroll up for volume, scroll down, volume, scroll up, volume, natural. And then the music app also has extra features. They added a couple of features in the music app, the browser and these kind of things, the browser music. And also it has a cool, what also is cool, it has 2 headphone jacks on the top. 2, not 1, 2. So in case you're listening to something, you're listening to music, hey, come and hear this. So 2 of you can listen to the same music instead of like sharing headphones, like I want MP3, next one, the next SP, and me so. Although that's romantic, you know. But you have your own headset, you have your stereo headset, I have my stereo headset, and we install music is beautiful. And it's a music phone. It's music based, so you know it has this equalizer and everything, so you know you're gonna really get the richness of the music and the different software tweaks they added to it. And also, if both headphones are plugged in, there's individual controls, so I can control the volume. So if I like my music loud, I can play my loud, and if you like your soft, you can play your soft. You know, it doesn't have to be loud for both of us, or soft for both of us. I like it loud, you like it soft. You like it hard, you like it loud, I like it soft. There we go. That's Marshall London. Alcatel came out with kind of went to the mid-range kind of stuff. So there's a Go Play, a one-touch Go Play, which is a mid-range device, kind of rugged, like kind of have a soft, like a rubber back. So you know, kind of like look like it's built for, let's say your kids, you know, take a fall here and there, look like it will last. A nice mid-range device where it will take a beating and keep on ticking. Remember Timex? Yeah, so you know, that's good. That's one good part of it. And they also had the wanted Go watch. The watch looks like it's a smartwatch. It runs their custom OS, and it looks like a G-Shock. It does. It looks like a G-Shock, but the bands and that can change. So the inners of the watch kind of looks like a normal watch, but then you can slap on different accessories, different colors, different things on it. So it's a nice watch for your kids, so you can get them a Go watch, a one-touch Go watch, and a one-touch Go Play, and put it together. And hey, your kids that got a smartwatch, your kids got a smartphone, and most likely they're not expensive. They look like they're budget-minded, so which is Alcatel's prowess, budget-mindedness. So we're gonna go there. But what they did, they brought a 17.3-inch tablet. I know Samsung teased one at the event, but Alcatel has it. 17.3-inch tablet. They call it the Zest. Let me get a ruler to kind of like, this is 12 inches. This is 12 inches. So you add 7 more on that, and yo, that's huge, very huge. So you got this 17.3-inch tablet called the ZESS, and it runs Android 5.1, 2 gigs of RAM, quad-core processor. So it has a kickstand, so you can put it down on your desk. So I guess it's for maybe people in the kitchen. You go through your recipes, you're cooking, etc. So you know, I don't know what, or maybe a media center. It's up to the user, I guess, or whatever software Alcatel decide to bundle with it, etc. I guess they will know what they're about. And last but not least on my list today is ZTE. If your ZTE release an Axon Elite, which is for Europe side. If I go by Ventures, usually it's just the same Axon that they released in the States, but just they tweaked a couple of things, added a few extra features like a fingerprint scanner. The original Axon didn't have. The fingerprint scanner in the back also has kind of a leather, it's metallic and the top has leather on it, so which is a little addition, I guess, to try and make it feel like a different device for different region. But that's mainly it. What happened yesterday, which was the third, which happened yesterday at IFA 2015. I'm not seeing nothing much happening today, right now. Today the 4th, I'm not seeing much happening right now. And I'm gonna keep an eye out, see what's going on, see what's happening, and then I guess if we have something nice, look for myself by 9, I guess. For myself by 9 when I look at round 3, which would have been today before tomorrow. Hopefully I upload this video tonight. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess this is round 2 of IFA 2015. So I guess until next time, Bradley from mysellife.net, I'm out.